My name is Bam. I'm in mother's kitchen. Is that right?
That's good. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I smoke too much and I drink too much. Now I need me some water in my cup. Now I need me some water in my cup. Now I need me. I think I saw you from Ray's profile, maybe, cause y'all was working together a lot heavy, and I was like, yo, he's dope. Like as a producer, I was like, he produced that too. I was like seeing them stickers, the Bam on everything. I was like, okay, this dude cold. Yeah, I gotta work with him one day. I think it's been about 4 years.
Yeah.
It could be longer. It's been almost 6 years since I've been here. January will be 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't even realize it.
That's my birthday. January.
Yeah, I know. It's like I popped up. What was it? 2 years ago. It's like New Year's.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You was out working.
God damn. Good times there.
It was. I got quite a few. Capricorn. Yep. Y'all Capricorn solid as hell, yo. Y'all so solid as people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all. Y'all out here.
Yeah.
So you Capricorn. What year you was born in?
91.
91. Ooh.
91.
So you got the tip of the 90s. But by the time...
Into the 80s.
Yeah. Alright, so that makes me think about this. How was Little Bam?
Little Bam. It was bright. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it necessarily.
No. I mean, what was like a regular day for Lil Bam? Like, what were you into as a kid? Like, did the music, the art, the creativity, all of this stuff?
Like, that stuff came later, honestly.
Yeah.
It came later. Like, I mean, I always had a general interest in music. And, like, my dad had videos of me just rapping and stuff with my cousin Lex.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, actually making and playing music. I mean, plus I was in band in middle school. But I just didn't want to go to PE. Just being real, I didn't want to go to PE. Movies was like, yo, I'm not trying to go to high school. Like, it looks terrible. Why do people go to this? What is this? Huh? No. Middle school, high school, yeah. I don't know. Who was Bam? Little Bam. Just an eclectic kid. I was outside at first. And then video games came along and I stayed my ass in the house. But I was just trying to get out and go play with friends and shit. Be out in the neighborhood riding bikes in dirt paths and nature trails I shouldn't have been in. Getting in and shit. Yeah, that's all I was. That's a Little Bam getting in and shit. Making friends with just random fucking people. It just didn't make any sense. Like, who are you? Okay. You just came to the house. My mom was like, who is this person? But, hey, that was me.
Wow. So, you're an earthy person.
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope. I can see that. I can see that connectivity. What instrument did you play in band?
The first year I played saxophone. And my highlight there was learning how to play This Is the Way We Ball on But I always kind of dabbled with the piano a little bit, but I didn't know like music theory behind it. And then after that first year, I think I switched to snare drum. And then I think my highlight there was when I got to play the little solo on I don't remember the name of the song, but it was like an epic sounding song. It just had one little solo right at the end. I got my drum line on. That was around. That was the time. I think that's why I switched to drum because Drumline had recently came out, and I was like, "Yo, I want to be on the line." But yeah, it was like a year or two, and then I was like, "Nah." When I got to high school, I dropped the band because then they was talking about Martian Man. I was like, "Hell no, I'm not about to be in that sun doing all that bullshit." No, no.
Okay. What age, like, did you start realizing you wanted to like produce and? Cause you do a little bit of everything, Bam. You like me on steroids, something. Like, I'm like, damn, Bam.
Beats came later. I think the first thing I was doing was writing.
Yeah.
So in 8th grade, I started writing verses. I think me and my brother made a song at his apartment. Uh, the first or second time I started going over there because he had moved out when he was like, from what I remember, he was still in high school. But when he got his spot, we went over there. Me and my sister went over there to stay the night. We made the song. I still remember, but I'm not about to. I'm not about to go there. He had wrote it, so I didn't have any hand in writing that one. But he wrote it, he recorded it, and did the engineering on it and stuff. And at that point, I had started writing my own stuff because I was like, hey, maybe he'll record my music, but that didn't translate. So I eventually had learned how to do it on my own using, what was that, Audacity? Yeah. Started to learn how to do it on Audacity and eventually moved over to Cool Edit Pro. At that point, I was in 9th grade. And I met a couple of friends who wanted to rap. So that was my homeboy TJ and my homeboy Richard. He was going by Zay. And we made a little group. I can't remember the name of the group, but we made some nice little songs though. After junior, but I also met Will in 9th grade as well. Okay. And he had beats. So we was at, me and Richard had PE together with Will. And so we would be freestyling to his beats during PE and stuff. Okay. But I started going over to Will's house, and then we started creating stuff, and like I was just hearing what he was doing. I was like, damn, I'm behind the curve. Yeah. So I was like, I asked him if he could teach me to make beats. So he kind of walked me through FL Studio. And then eventually I bought it myself and just started making beats. At this point, I think I had a camera. Yeah. I had a Nikon. It was a D3100. And I wasn't going out and taking like a whole bunch of pictures. Like I wasn't trying to be seen with the camera. I was just like the stealthy kid, just taking pictures. Ducked off. And plus in high school I was in a program called AOIT. They had like different career paths that you could go into at the high school. So AOIT was the Academy of Information. So one of the things that we was learning in there was a lot of computer stuff. It was information, Academy of Information Technology, IT. So during one of the computer classes, I just started practicing making like mixtape covers and stuff like that. And so I was getting paid to like make album covers for people while I was in high school. I was like, hey, cool. I mean, hey.
That is cool.
I tried to get on the MySpace layout wave stuff type like that, but I ain't get too far into it. That's where the graphic design came from. So I'm still, at this point, I'm still writing, still making beats, or learning how to make beats, or get out of high school. Then we're in community college. We're at PJC. when it was Pensacola State College, when it was Pensacola Junior College. I would have been going for a graphic design degree. I didn't finish, but they had us in painting class. They had us in a photography class. Our photography class was really cool though. We got to actually deal with manual cameras, so we had to learn how to go into the dark room and change out the film without light getting in there. I fucked up a couple rolls, but it was a cool experience though. Actually getting into a dark room, doing the gesso and all that extra stuff that you got. I don't remember the process, but I always said that would be my old man thing, to give me a little dark room and do the old process of how they do it with the manual stuff. I just thought that was really cool. What else did we do? Painting, I think. Took a painting class. It's weird, all the types of classes they get you to take for graphic design, but I guess I understand you need a full rounding of all arts. So it was cool though. Still making beats, still rapping, still writing, still doing everything. That's probably where I took the most, at least photography stuff, but that was for class really. And then I put the camera down, but that was with the manual, so it wasn't with the Nikon. I didn't even really use that Nikon like that, to be honest. I don't know. It just didn't translate.
It didn't translate for you at that time.
It didn't. And before that, I had like a small little red camera. I don't know what it was. I got it for Christmas once, but I took pictures with that as well. But that was before the Nikon, so that was maybe like 2-3 years prior.
Oh wow.
So I mean, I kind of always had a camera in a sense, but I just didn't put all into it, I guess you could say, at the times. On and off with stuff. That's like you were saying earlier, this Capricorn. When I'm in it, I'm kind of in it. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm off it, I'm off it. It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, passions can come and go, and people don't really understand that a lot.
Yeah.
Unless they're like a multifaceted creator, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because when you have other things to replace it, you know, you only have so many hours in a day. So passion, you could be so passionate about something and then have an experience that causes you. It's just like love.
Yeah.
You can fall in and out of love, you know. Somebody could do something to completely turn you away from wanting that feeling.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want that feeling no more.
Yeah.
Because it come with this, and this. I feel like that's the same thing with creativity and your passions. You know, you have some days are harder than others. And if you get too many hard days back to back,
like, this.
Right. I need a break. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You got your foot all in Pensacola. Like, you
I see it on the flyers all the time.
I'm just going to turn the camera back off for this one. So the question is, who are your favorite creators and influencers? Because you're multifaceted.
Yeah.
As a multifaceted creator, you are a conductor and of creativity.
Yeah.
And you're a hub for others to create from. You feel me? Which makes you a great, you know what I mean? Like, your art is already infinite at this point.
Yeah.
Your art will live on for forever at this point. You feel me? And not just you left it on a hard drive, but you have influenced others. So
I don't know. That's a hard question to answer.
Favorite creators, or what influences you creatively in general?
I feel like a lot of times, like it just comes to me. I don't know. I
Mhm.
have to seek out inspiration a lot of times.
Yeah.
So it might just be a video I watch on YouTube that just passed by, or I could actually just go and search Google and something pops up on images or videos, and hey, that looks cool. I'm going to implement something like that or similar to that. Uh, I don't know. I just like what I like.
Mm.
I think I have more musical influences than just like photography and videography influences.
Mm.
Oh, that is a hard question.
I mean, do you think that it's do you think that you're like the ultimate conductor? Like you came here to create? Like as like that's one of your purposes why which is why you don't have like a favorite per se?
I, I don't know. Like with rapping and producing,
Mhm.
like it's more therapeutic than anything. So I'm not necessarily going to look to be like anyone or anything like that. I'm not looking to be inspired by anyone to do a certain thing. I just kind of got to get something out, and ends up it just ends up being a creation. So uh, I think that's how I've kind of moved off my creativity. Honestly, it's just it's therapy in a sense. Uh, and a lot of times I don't express myself to my fullest extent and to a lot of people. So it's just I have to express it somehow. So I might as well create some way or somehow. So I think that's more so what my creations are. Uh, it's energy, I guess. Emotions. It's
Therapy.
therapy.
Your
Yeah.
art is just definitely it's energetic. It doesn't feel like anything else. It does feel like it's you, you know, like creatively. Listening to what's the project with your glasses on it?
Roshi tape.
Yes. That's one of my favorite pieces. Like I love that.
I was just about to upload that back on
Please do.
platforms.
Please do.
It's just the samples. Like I can't even put the whole project on there just because of samples. But
I know that feeling too. I got some projects that I cannot drop
yeah,
because of the samples and stuff. So I got you on that. I
yeah,
understand. That makes it be art.
yeah.
It leaves the artistic element there because you're not forcing yourself to do anything or compromising yourself in any way. You're just creating. What is is. You know what I'm saying? I respect that.
Like Pharrell, like Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Biggie is one of my favorite rappers. I think he's one of the goats.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jay Z a lot. You know the typicals, I guess you could say. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go far off. Uh, shit. Honestly, I feel I call myself an MTV kid because like I was listening to all types of music. I wasn't just limited to just rap.
Just hip hop. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Genres.
Those are just my genres are all over the place.
Okay.
Honestly.
Like, what do you feel ultimately is your purpose? You know what I mean? What is it? What's next for Bam? And what do you think your purpose is here on this earth, creatively?
Sheesh.
Never feeling worthless.
I think the purpose is for these to grow to the floor. I'm just playing.
Word.
I'm just playing.
I was like, man.
At this point in life, like just creating in any capacity. I think it's my purpose.
Mm-hmm. Just creating.
Just creating.
Freely creating.
Just free. There you go.
Okay.
Being able to freely create whatever I want to create. Whatever brings itself to me to be able to get the opportunity to make it into something bigger. That's my purpose.
I like that.
I know you ain't in my refrigerator again.